steadily it rises. Public preference for Lincoln Continental as the symbol for today's luxury motoring.
Hey, it's ODB, the Lincoln Addict, and I want to give a huge shout out, which I'll do throughout this video, to our friends over, primarily, I guess, in California, the Rattys. They're one of the Lincoln crews. Not necessarily, I don't think they call themselves a club. They're kind of more like a family. Anybody can hang out with the Rattys. And this year, I flew out to California to attend what they refer to as RatFest. That was on Sunday. Saturday was Cruising for a Cure. And I did a whole bunch of other stuff on Thursday and Friday while I was out there. I'm going to show you guys in this video pretty much maybe a little bit of the trip out and primarily the Sunday festivities, including a bunch of photos, some videos as well. And I would encourage you, if you're on social media, Facebook or Instagram, if you follow us there, look up Lincoln Addict if you don't. And if you tap on any of the hashtags like RatFest 2022, RatFest 2022, you can kind of see the curated posts pulled together. The cool thing about RatFest is we had the Rattys, of course, me representing Lincoln Addict, my friend Tony Boss Bolin, him with his kind of death row Lincolns that he promotes. You had Richard Lund from Suicide Slabs, and then you had a bunch of crew, including a guy named Jason from Suicide King. So it's great to see all of the Lincoln groups, or crews, if you will, getting together. There were some, of course, custom Lincolns there, but there were also a couple of non-customized Lincolns. So the great thing is it's really one big happy family. I got a chance to meet a lady that's a second owner car. She's got the Palomino and buckskin. I've always wanted to meet her. You'll see the photo in the video. She bought the car in 1975, which is amazing. And I would encourage you, the LCOC, Basil and team over there, LCOC Western region, they've highlighted this car in one of their videos in the past as well. So all I can tell you is that RatFest 2022 was awesome. And again, that was kind of coupled together with Cruising for a Cure, which I believe had been postponed or canceled the last couple years due to the pandemic. So being able to go out there and just really participate in the California culture of the cars on Saturday with Cruising for a Cure, and then boom, on Sunday, RatFest, man, it was like the 1-2 punch. It was a great time. So I want to say thanks to the Rattys. They had hooked me up with this little bottle or bottle opener deal. Of course, this is an older shirt that I have, and I love it. And I wanted to pull this one out. The great thing about them is they kind of reinforce, hey, their cars aren't perfect. And oftentimes when these Lincolns, if you've ever watched my reviews, my friend TC, Teresa Connor, she always says they always need something. And that is true with these Lincolns. So the Rattys really embrace the fact that it doesn't matter what you've done, you're still going to maybe one day break down. You're going to leak some oil, and you're going to need a tow truck here and there. So good times. And also, thanks for the little metal deal. I'm going to hang this up in the man cave. The Rattys, I always think of Roberto and Rusty, right? They're kind of our two main contacts. But there's a lot of guys in that crew, and I tell you what, they really knocked it out of the park with the prep for the sandwiches, the drinks, and everything on Saturday, and just even Sunday, linking up with the place there that they always have the event. And it's Chihuahuas is what it's called there, right in Newport Beach. It's an amazing place that really embraces different car culture, and I would encourage you, if you get a chance next year, my assumption is that it will be September 2023. There'll be more information forthcoming. Rusty had told me prior he was waiting to find out what the dates were going to be for Cruising for a Cure, and my understanding or thought process would be it's probably going to be in or around that same weekend next year. So more to come. Enjoy this content. If you can, watch it all the way through. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's do this. Yo, just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, today seems kind of odd. It's definitely barking from the dog. He's a little small, and Maddie cooked the breakfast with hog. Check this out. Little guy with the Lincoln Addict sticker. It is 4:31 a.m. Eastern Time, and I am throwing the last couple things in the car, headed to Tampa International Airport to descend upon Santa Ana Airport today, going out to California for the Ratty's event. This video, I'm going to do my best to document kind of the trip itself. So hopefully I won't forget to record. I'll have enough video to put together this video, and you guys will enjoy it. So watch to the end if you can, and appreciate all the support from Lincoln Addict. Yo, so I didn't do any video in Tampa going to the airport, and I go to the airport all the time, so I just pretty much chilled, landed in Denver a few minutes ago, got some snacks, and I've got this last flight to Santa Ana. Gonna do a bunch of pop culture stuff today, get ready for Cruising for a Cure on Saturday, and then of course Sunday's the RatFest 2022. This is kind of a newer or remodeled terminal, and it's pretty nice. Going to gate 59, you can see Orange County down there. Got my Rattys pullover on, so let's do this. Yo, so I landed, I'm here, I got my rental car, just looking for all my junk, and I'm gonna be on the way. So I'm in California at Orange County, also known as Santa Ana Airport. You can see, super busy here. Looking forward to hitting the streets. Leaving the John Wayne Airport, also known as Orange County, you can see the naming there. Check out the palm trees. Really nice place. Haven't been to this part of California. Looking forward to it. All those palm trees. Yo, it's ODB. So yesterday landed, I think you guys, I showed you, probably the last video was leaving Orange County, also known as John Wayne. I went to Los Angeles, I went to Hollywood, I went to a bunch of places I wanted to go to, kind of documenting that on my personal page. And in the evening time, I made the trek from like downtown LA all the way to Riverside. Took over 2 hours, and went to Jeff at Devious Customs, title sponsor of the podcast. Rolled up there, he was kind of closing up shop. Went, got a couple drinks. Before that, I went to In-N-Out Burger. And now I'm going to go back to Jeff's today, so we'll try to get some content there. And then going to make a couple other stops today, and then Saturday is the cruise. Sunday's the Ratty's event, so continue watching here on Lincoln Addict podcast. Also the Lincoln Addict YouTube channel. So RatFest 2022, we're getting ready to cruise over to the spot, and I'll show you guys what we got going on here. So verts and sedans. We'll go over to the white vert over there in a minute. Today's game day. Go Pack Go.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
It's just a quick walkthrough. I appreciate all the support on the page. Tony Boss Bowling in the house.
Reporting live.
Uh-oh. If you guys want a Lincoln, look at, follow my Lincoln Continental sales. I know Richard Lund has one as well. He's been selling cars on Suicide Slabs. A couple of the guys are new. This coupe is super nice on the billets. And before we wrap this one up, let's go look at the Vert. Super nice car. Talked to the owner yesterday. He's from Arizona. On the Detroit steel wheels, it's a 64. And one thing that some of the guys do, some like it, some don't, it's got the 65 tail lights with the cages. So we're going to keep on keeping on, y'all. video. So it's time to wrap this video up. If you've watched all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. I want to send a huge thanks and shout out to Rusty and Roberto, all of the Rattys crew. I really appreciate those guys pulling together all of the Lincoln groups and all of their members coming out. Anybody that contributed to the sandwiches and all of that stuff, man, it was awesome. Huge shout out to Richard Lund from Suicide Slabs. He came out again. I was able to link up and talk with him a good bit. And it was good to see, as I said at the beginning, all of the different Lincoln crews together. Really appreciate, again, all of the support here on the channel. I do have more content coming. I'm trying to get it edited and uploaded as quick as I can, just juggling everything else. So again, thank you to everybody that contributed to RatFest and Cruising for a Cure, which was the day prior. Stay on the rise, and we'll hit you hopefully soon with that next episode of Lincoln Addict Podcast. ODB, we out of here. Peace.